Hey there, it's Anna. Have you ever had a great interaction with a woman and wondered how to ensure it leads to more in the future? Well, today we're going to focus on practical techniques to increase your chances of seeing her again. Now, I will guide you through the subtle art of creating intrigue and building a connection that naturally paves the way for future meetings. And by the end of this video, you will have a toolkit of strategies to keep her interested and looking forward to your next encounter. Ready to learn these key techniques? Let's get started. Show genuine interest. Establishing a foundation for future interactions with a woman begins with showing genuine interest in her life and experiences. Actively listen to what she says and respond in a way that shows you value her perspective. This genuine interest lays the groundwork for future conversations as it creates a sense of comfort and trust. It shows that you're not just interested in a casual chat, but are keen on understanding her as a person. Mention future events. One subtle way to set the stage for future interactions is to casually mention events or activities you are planning to attend that might align with her interests. This could be anything from a local concert, an art exhibit, or a community event. Now, the key is to suggest these events in a way that feels natural and not forced. It opens the door for her to express interest in joining, or at least keeps you in her thoughts for future plans. Shared hobby reference. Talking about a hobby or interest that you both share can be an effective way to hint at future activities together. For example, if you both enjoy hiking, you might mention a trail that you've been wanting to explore. Now, this common ground creates a perfect pretext for suggesting that you could explore this interest together in the future, thereby planting the seed for a shared experience. Open-ended questions. Ask her open-ended questions that naturally lead to extended conversations. These types of questions encourage her to share more about herself and leave a topic partially explored, creating an opportunity for future discussions. For instance, asking about her favorite travel destinations can lead to a conversation about places both of you would like to visit, subtly opening up the possibility of planning a trip or outing together in the future. Casual invitations. Extending casual invitations to group activities or public events is a low-pressure way to set the stage for future interactions. These invitations should be non-committal and open-ended, such as suggesting a meetup at a local festival or a group hike. The group setting reduces pressure and makes the invitation feel more about shared interests and less about a direct date, making it easier for her to say yes. Create a reoccurring joke. Developing an inside joke or a running gag during your conversation can create a personal connection that can be revisited in future interactions. Now, this shared humour establishes a unique bond between the two of you. It not only makes the current interaction more enjoyable, but also provides an easy and playful topic to bring up when you see her again, naturally continuing the rapport that you've built. Express future curiosity. Making statements like, "I'd love to hear more about that some other time," during your conversations shows your interest in future interactions. This expression of curiosity suggests that you're not only interested in what she has to say, but also looking forward to continuing the conversation. It's a subtle way to indicate that you hope to talk again without directly asking for another meeting. Subtle compliments. Giving her a compliment that subtly suggests a desire to see her again can be an effective way to plant the seed for future interactions. Now, for instance, saying, "You always have such interesting stories," not only praises her, but also implies that you are looking forward to hearing more. This type of compliment is gentle yet effective in indicating your interest in future conversations. Leave conversations unfinished. One effective method to ensure future interactions is to end conversations on a high note, but with an unfinished story or topic. For example, you could say, "I'll tell you more about that trip to Spain next time," which piques her interest and sets a reason for you both to talk again. Now, this technique leaves her wanting to know more, making her more likely to seek you out for the rest of that story. Exchange contact information. If the interaction feels positive and it seems appropriate, exchange contact information under the context of sharing something discussed, like a book or a music recommendation. Now, this exchange provides a practical reason to stay in touch beyond just wanting to see each other again. It feels natural and is less intimidating than asking for her contact details outright with no specific context. Suggest future collaboration. If there's a shared project or interest, suggesting a future collaboration can be a great way to extend your interaction. For instance, if you both enjoy photography, propose a photo walk in the city. This approach is especially effective because it's tied to a shared activity, making it more about the mutual interest and less about the personal aspect, which can feel much more comfortable. Talk about future plans. Share your future plans or aspirations in a way that invites her to imagine being a part of them. For example, mention a restaurant that you want to try or a film that you are excited to see. This approach not only gives her insight into your life and interests, but also certainly opens the door for her to join you in these plans, creating a natural opportunity for future interactions. Recommend books or movies. Now, a great way to pave the path for future conversations is to suggest books, movies, or TV shows that you think she might enjoy. This not only shows that you are interested in her tastes, but also sets up a natural topic for future discussion. For instance, you could say, "I just read this amazing book that I think you would love. Let me know what you think if you get a chance to read it." Now, this creates that opportunity to reconnect over shared cultural interests. Social media connection. Connecting on social media can be a subtle yet effective way to maintain ongoing casual interaction. It provides a platform to keep up with each other's lives, comment on posts, or share interesting content. This continuous, low-pressure form of communication keeps you in her awareness and can often lead to more direct forms of conversation and interaction. Offer your help or expertise. Now, if during conversation she mentions a problem or a need in an area where you have some expertise, offer your help or advice for a future time. For example, if she's talking about wanting to learn how to cook a particular dish and you are a great cook, offer to share some tips or recipes. This kind of offer shows that you are helpful and considerate, and it creates a reason for you both to interact again. Share your routine or hangouts. Mentioning a place that you regularly visit, such as your favourite cafe, a park where you jog, or a bookstore that you love, can certainly encourage a spontaneous future meeting. This not only gives her insight into your daily life and interests, but also provides her with the opportunity to accidentally bump into you. For example, you can say, "Well, I'm usually at this Starbucks cafe on a Saturday morning. They make the best coffee. You should try it sometime." Future event check-in. Express interest in her upcoming events or plans by saying something like, "Let me know how that goes." This shows that you care about her activities and are interested in hearing more about them later. It's a casual way to imply that you are looking forward to future conversations and provides an easy opening for her to initiate contact post-event. Anticipate future conversations. Using phrases like "next time we talk" reminds me to tell you about whatever it can be. This is an effective way to plant seeds for future interactions. Now, this tactic not only shows that you are interested in future conversations, but also leaves her curious about what you want to share. It's a way of gently setting up a reason for you to both talk again. So now that you know how to plant those crucial seeds, why not learn some more? Up next, the signs that she likes you but is trying to hide it, or discover how to leverage reverse psychology to make women think about you non-stop. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.